There seems to be some sad news regarding 4K physical media, the actual sort of UHD Blu-ray discs. Not so much the discs themselves, but the players that actually play those discs. Now, I'm a big fan of physical media. Simple reason being is that the UHD Blu-ray discs are by far better quality in terms of a viewing experience, the visual experience, the audio experience than you would get from any other or any streaming media. Simply being there's no compression. Nothing is being forced down a pipeline and reliant on all manner of internet connectivity to stifle your enjoyment and create all sorts of blocky, awful artifacts on your screen, whether visibly or audibly. Now, physical UHD Blu-ray media, as I said, I'm a big fan. I buy it when I can, certainly for a movie that I'm really keen on. But it seems that the actual physical players are not selling. So much so that they've dropped year on year since 2017, according to the Consumer Technology Association based in the United States. They're saying that the peak was in 2017, which was kind of, you could say, the peak of 4K, probably a little bit before that, or the sort of when 4K was still considered new. And yeah, and it's been dropping consistently since then, with people favoring sort of streaming equivalents that allows you to buy your movies or rent your movies through the likes of sort of Google or Apple or whoever. But the unfortunate thing with that is, yeah, I've bought movies through, the ones I use the most is Rakuten or Rakuten, I can't pronounce it. I'm probably pronounce it really badly. But they certify their 4K HDR content through the Samsung TV, so I kind of watch it through there, and they have some really good deals. And I use Chili sometimes simply because it's cheap and cheerful. But predominantly, I do not buy movies that aren't, that I haven't got in my mitts, that I haven't got in my hands. So it is a concern, I believe, that we're starting to edge away more away from physical media, certainly where it's something that really we're still not there with the technology that can deliver an incredible 4K experience. You only have to watch the likes of Apple Prime, Amazon Prime, and Netflix on their 4K sort of very recent 2020 content, and you see how that streams sometime. And I've got a very strong download speed, and I see artifacts, I see points of compression and so on, and it really spoils the enjoyment, especially when you're watching it on a projector. It's amplified tenfold, quite literally. So I really hope that this is just a blip and we see a change in that. But I really feel that, consumers, I don't know, they just don't seem to be too bothered about the fact of these artifacts. And that kind of takes away, if that's going to continue, the movie houses, the publishers, and so on are just going to think, well, eventually we're going to phase out hard media, physical media. And I think that'll be an incredible shame, because the physical media, certainly for things like movies, and then we move to 8K as well, the quality of that far outstrips the quality than you could ever hope to get from streaming media. But it certainly seems that we're moving more towards sort of streaming media for movies too, and the consumption of that. And the unfortunate thing is there's no way for them to sort of for us to experience the same level of quality that we can with UHD Blu-ray media. Bit of a ramble, but it's a worry, it's a concern. So my question is to you, does that bother you? Do you watch, when you're watching, say, 4K movies or HDR movies or whatever, and you see these artifacts on your screen, does it bother you? Does it concern you? Does it, if you're buying a movie and you're seeing this happen, does that bother you that you're not getting the true, real experience of the content that you're purchasing? Whereas you could, and you do get that with no artifacts at all and just exceptional quality throughout with physical media. So does it concern you? Or are you not bothered? Do you just want the movie and here it is, great, I want it now, I've got it now, I've watched it, thanks very much, where's my popcorn? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.